Welcome back to Global Wheel Hub. Today we are diving into something that has been creating a massive buzz across bike enthusiasts worldwide, the all-new 2026 Yamaha RX 100 Revival Edition. Yes, you heard that right. One of the most legendary names in the two-wheeler world is rumored to be making a comeback in a modern avatar, blending old-school raw excitement with new-age engineering. And in today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about it, from design to performance, features, expected price, and why this machine is already being called a game-changer before even fully hitting the streets. Now before we go deep, let's understand why the RX 100 name carries so much weight. The original Yamaha RX 100 wasn't just a motorcycle, it was an emotion. Lightweight, aggressive, quick off the line, and famously known for its explosive two-stroke engine, it ruled the streets in the 80s and 90s. Even today, restored RX 100s are treated like collectibles. So when Yamaha even hints at bringing it back in 2026, expectations naturally go through the roof. The 2026 Yamaha RX 100, as per early expectations and design direction leaks, is not a direct replica of the old model, but more of modern reinterpretation. Yamaha is expected to retain the spirit of the original, that raw, fun-to-ride character, while upgrading everything to meet modern emission norms, safety standards, and rider expectations. Let's talk about the design first, because that's where the nostalgia hits hardest. The new RX 100 is expected to carry a retro-inspired minimalist design, a round LED headlamp at the front, slightly elongated fuel tank with sharp knee recesses, and a slim, flat seat that reminds you instantly of the original RX lineage. The bike is expected to stay compact and lightweight, likely under 125 kilograms, keeping that signature flickable nature alive. The rear section is expected to be clean and simple, with a compact LED tail lamp and a straight grab rail. Yamaha is likely to avoid overstyling this machine, keeping it pure and functional, just like the original. You can expect spoke-style alloy wheels or retro-styled alloys, depending on the variant, along with dual-tone paint options like classic black with red stripes, silver with blue accents, and maybe even a special heritage edition color scheme. Now moving to the most important part, the engine and performance. This is where things get really interesting. The original RX 100 was powered by a 98cc two-stroke engine, but due to emission regulations, that engine cannot return. So the 2026 RX 100 is expected to come with a modern 125cc to 150cc single-cylinder, fuel-injected, four-stroke engine. However, Yamaha is not just going for numbers here. The tuning is expected to be the real magic. The engine is likely to be tuned for quick throttle response, strong low-end torque, and an aggressive mid-range punch, giving riders that instant acceleration feeling the RX was famous for. Power output is expected to be in the range of 11 to 14 horsepower depending on the final configuration, with torque figures tuned to make city riding extremely fun and responsive. The bike is expected to come with a 5-speed gearbox, possibly tuned for short, sharp gear shifts to maintain that sporty character. In terms of performance feel, Yamaha is reportedly focusing on keeping the lightweight aggression philosophy alive. That means even if the power numbers don't look extreme on paper, the actual ride experience will feel quick, lively, and extremely engaging, especially in urban conditions. Suspension setup is expected to be simple but effective, telescopic front forks and twin rear shock absorbers, tuned for comfort with a slight sporty edge. The braking system will most likely include front disc brakes with ABS as standard, and rear drum or disc depending on the variant. Now let's talk about the riding experience, because that's where this bike is expected to shine the most. The 2026 RX 100 is not designed to be a highway cruiser or a heavy commuter. It is designed to be a fun machine, something you ride when you want excitement in everyday travel. The lightweight frame combined with quick steering geometry is expected to make it extremely agile in traffic. You can expect fast lane changes, easy maneuvering through tight streets, and a very connected feel between rider and machine. Yamaha is clearly targeting riders who want simplicity but also want thrill, something that has been missing in many modern commuter bikes. Now coming to the features. The RX 100-2026 is expected to blend retro design with essential modern technology. You are likely to get a semi-digital instrument cluster, combining an analog speedometer with a small digital screen showing fuel level, trip meter, gear position indicator, and service reminders. LED lighting will be standard across the bike, including headlamp, indicators, and tail lamp. Safety features like single-channel or dual-channel ABS depending on the variant are also expected. Yamaha may also include side-stand engine cutoff and an engine kill switch as standard safety additions. Connectivity features like Bluetooth may or may not be included, depending on how Yamaha positions this bike. If they want to keep it pure and affordable, they might avoid heavy tech integration and instead focus on mechanical simplicity, which actually fits the RX philosophy better. Now let's talk about mileage and efficiency. Since this is expected to be a modern fuel-injected engine, the RX 100-2026 could deliver somewhere between 45 to 55 km per liter under normal riding conditions. This makes it not just fun but also practical for daily use, especially in countries where fuel economy matters a lot. Now coming to the most talked about factor, the price. If Yamaha launches the RX 100-2026 in the current market scenario, the expected price could be somewhere between 1.25 lakh to 1.60 lakh rupees ex-showroom, depending on the variant and features. This positions it in the premium 125cc to 150cc segment, where it will compete with bikes like TVS Raider, Bajaj Pulsar N150, and Honda SP160. However, the RX 100 name itself carries emotional value, which could allow Yamaha to slightly premium position this bike, because people are not just buying transportation, they are buying nostalgia and legacy.